Hey guys, Joe here, aka Mr. Spit, and today we don't have Lewis, but we have Jamie and another special guest. I have in fact invited a zombie onto the podcast. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No, I'm kidding. Hello, guys. Didn't see you there.
You may know Sommer from the Spittycraft server. He's on there. And he's decided to join our podcast today. He's a big fan of zombies. He's looking forward to the zombies apocalypse, and so is Jamie and me. So if you haven't kept up with the series, then the 2 episodes we put out so far, then basically what this is kind of a guide to survival with inputs from various different people. So yeah. Basically, our topics today, I think we're going to start off with kind of post-apocalyptic situation. So this is after the zombie apocalypse has been established, and we're trying to get used to everyday living. So I'll kind of throw that out to you guys, just generally what you kind of expect after that. So you might have hordes of zombies around the place. They might have gathered them together. What do you guys think? How do you reckon the government, any organized organization, is going to deal with that stuff?
So, Jamie, do you want to start, or should I?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing to you. But anyway, wait. Can I just add to the whole Lewis not being here thing?
Quickly, yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. He didn't tell you, but he's dead.
He's dead.
Well, it was inevitable, no, really.
Please. If he actually turns up dead, I didn't do anything.
Not me. What?
Well, it can't have been you.
Okay.
Anyway.
To get on topic, I'd like to start because I'm a guest, so I feel like I'm entitled to that.
So everyone else, just shut your mouths.
All right.
Okay, go.
All right. So, one of the things that we're gonna lack after, after a few days or even maybe a week or two, we're gonna run out of power pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I came up with a really, really decent invention on how to produce power for, those camps spread out around the countryside. Because we all know that zombies will be like an abundant resource. So why not use it instead of like oil? Let's dig a huge hole, lure them into the hole, then set fire to them, and I don't know, use steam boilers to produce steam and get power, and then boot up the internet again, because that would be the first thing.
Best idea ever.
It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I like that. Like
anything
we were discussing before, this isn't a renewable energy source.
I know. So,
but an energy source nonetheless. But I don't know, Jamie, you adapted on that.
Yeah. Well, another idea we came up with was, this is a renewable energy idea. Is basically putting the zombies in a hamster wheel. So this could be like members of family, e.g. grandma, granddad, I don't know. Just, as long as they're not in a wheelchair, of course. Just put them in the hamster wheel.
Your grandma and granddad run? Jesus Christ, mine would generate no electricity.
Okay, well,
mine are pretty much
that's
zombies
ended
now.
my point. Well, no, because you said in the first episode that they lose all whatever of their body and something just takes over their brains. So they're basically undead, which means
that's true, but their muscle mass is the same.
Yeah.
And since they're dead, they don't regenerate the muscle mass. So if you have an old person versus like a young person, their muscle mass would degenerate way quicker. On the other hand, then we would have the steam boilers as a backup. So.
Okay, well, you could go and kidnap the local youths. Put them in the hamster wheel. Put the babies in front of them. Oh yes, I didn't mention. Summers came up with an idea of putting babies in a cage in front of the zombies.
Not a cage, just dangle them in front of their face.
Was it?
And if they catch up, it's a reward.
Depending on how this idea is perceived by the audience, I did or did not come up with this.
Look to the reactions for that conclusion.
Indeed. I don't want to be, prosecuted.
If this actually happens, well, you can patent the idea, Sommer. You can make a lot of money off this.
Yeah, I think at that point, people are pretty, I don't think they care about patents at that point.
Oh, yeah, this is another thing, right? Okay, so people are probably going to lose all nah, I don't want to say they're dehumanized because that's a zombie thing, but like I don't know, they'll probably be desensitized. That's what I'm looking for, right? So I don't know. I reckon people are gonna be a lot more willing to like, I don't know, like kill others or be harsher in their kind of behaviors. So like, I'm thinking if there ever is a cure, so say the situation is they have a cure, and this is similar to a situation with a program that I was watching recently that I was just telling the guys about, and basically what I'm thinking is they need to top up on the medication every day, so they are kind of still zombies, let's say half zombies, right? So I'm thinking a lot more people will be harsh in that situation. They will not accept them because there's obviously a slim chance that
So
there's going to be another outbreak.
Just be like racism.
Zombie prejudice.
Zombism.
No, because they're the undead. Like, well, it's your family though. So to be fair, you're not being prejudiced. You're just terrified.
Well, again, like this requires that they are not yet dead.
Yeah.
And if it's sort of like a vaccine that you have to keep supplying them, how are you gonna get this?
Yeah, like that's true. That's true. Like I'm thinking in that situation, I think people are gonna completely reject it and just go ape shit and just kill everyone. In terms of zombies, they'll probably kill all the zombies.
Okay, I don't know how on topic this is, but compare it to a very popular zombie survival game that has been roaming the internet for like, I don't even know, a year or so. Day Set.
Oh yeah.
It's not a great game. I'm not gonna say it's a great game because I don't particularly enjoy it. However, people are dicks.
Yeah.
I imagine that would be very realistic to what would
that's the thing. Like, I think people would kill to survive, but this is not just zombies. This is like they will kill other people for their weapons and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that is probably going to be happening. Like if you watch anything though, like The Walking Dead, I don't know. It just generally happens. It's human nature, really. Survival of the fittest, right? So it's inevitable that it probably is going to happen with certain groups and stuff. I mean, obviously you're going to get some groups that are, they're more sensitive to these things. Me, to be honest, I would probably kill someone.
that just makes you sound like you're trying to find an excuse to kill someone when you say that.
No, but like, would you not want to beat a zombie to death?
I don't know. Honestly, I would probably like shit my pants when I saw a zombie.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, it depends what the zombies look like, right? Because we haven't discussed what the zombies look like, right? So if you're thinking,
it doesn't matter. Just imagine a person like not responding to anything, focused on eating you. How creepy would that be?
Oh no, but it's just like the facial features and stuff. Like, I mean, it's portrayed in the media and stuff, but like you can never judge, like, because I don't know. There's been documented cases, like in the book that we've kind of been referencing to, right? There's been like it has documented cases of where people have, well, you don't necessarily want to call them zombies because I mean that might not be the case in some, but like I mean there's pretty graphic descriptions of these people. I mean it's like rotting flesh, like pale skin, distorted eyes. It's just like if you saw one of those people like your mum walks into your room and she looks like that, right? You're gonna want to like, I don't know, you would fucking shit yourself. Like,
I would probably ask her to leave. Now the question is, would she do it? This is the question of the century. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, I don't think that would be the biggest thing. Like, honestly, people, when they are talking about the zombie apocalypse, everyone is like, I'm gonna find a gun and I'm gonna pop some cats in people's heads.
Up in their ass. Yeah.
Indeed, and then they're gonna like, I don't know, do all part like crazy shit.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get that weapon? If you were you right now, where would you go? What would you do? How would you just get a weapon?
Well, the thing is, in Norway, do they allow like the purchasing of weapons or not?
I'm from Denmark, so I wouldn't
Denmark,
know,
sorry.
But
oh my god.
Sorry, my bad.
Well, yes and no. It's very difficult to get a hold of a weapon. If you can like get into certain clubs where you can have a weapon, but in most cases you'll have to have some sort of education to be able to store your weapon at home. You'd need to store it at their place,
or just be in a gang.
You know where to go. But the problem is the weapons are so secure with like keys and armor and shit. It wouldn't make sense. Like fuck it, I would fucking grab a crowbar and.
Oh, dude, baseball bat all the way. Like, I don't know. You want like a close range melee weapon because like.
Are you kidding me? That's some new age Left 4 Dead shit.
Yeah.
Go for the good old crowbar.
In all fairness, Joe, crowbars will be more they'll last longer, like much longer.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Well,
I don't know, but in that situation, like, are you really gonna go travel to B&Q or a department store and then look for the latest crowbar?
I mean, actually,
Of course, you would grab what was closer, but like
Yeah.
I would know where to go. Like I would go into the garage, get a crowbar. That would be it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Like,
but with a
what
baseball
tools
bat,
I
you
have
could
available.
you could play sports with a baseball bat in a zombie. Quite
yeah.
easily.
It's true, but like, what would you use it as a ball? Actually, I don't want to know.
Use a head.
Yeah, or a hand or something.
Sweet entertainment in the zombie apocalypse.
I don't
Actually,
know.
right.
Entertainment. That was a good one.
Okay,
What would you
yeah.
do to keep yourself what would you do to keep yourself sane? Because like there would be periods of nothing, no internet.
Well,
no.
I know what I'd do.
What would you do?
It was just like a silence waiting for Jamie to say. I thought you were just gonna keep that to yourself. Yeah.
Well,
I want to know what Jamie would do because if he could do that while under the influence of zombies,
Yeah.
I
Jamie,
would be
spit it out.
more afraid of him.
you know, guys, I don't feel comfortable saying this
I
now,
know exactly what you're thinking, you sick bastard.
and everyone else knows what I'm thinking.
I believe the book actually says something along
Does the
the
book
lines
say?
of the book. It should be safe to have sex with zombies. However, no one has been
What?
crazy enough to try it. I believe the book says that somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like because we
How
got
is
onto
that
the
safe?
topic like of like kind of molesting zombies the other day.
Yeah,
But, like,
Oh yeah.
but like
Thingy's boob.
I don't know. You would get some serious stick for that shit.
I don't know. 'cause
Oh, you would, if you know.
what if you didn't tell your friends? Oh, there'll be like zombie hookahs, wouldn't there?
Have a zombie
Oh,
brothel.
what would you pay them? You'd pay them in like steak.
Zombie pimps.
Zombie.
I would be a zombie pimp.
But why would you be a zombie, Joe? Come on.
I would no. I wouldn't be a zombie. I would be a pimp of zombies.
Oh, so you'd like keep them in a cage and
Well, yeah, just a zombie
around.
brothel cage.
make them
Snap.
generate your electricity while you sleep.
Dude, that is fucking sick.
What, man? Dudes. Like,
Never mind.
book suggests trivia and stuff. Let's go with that instead of like crazy monkey masturbation because I feel like I don't know if you need to bleep that or something, but I feel like that would be more appropriate to go to the examples that the book offers, and the book says something along the lines of like trivia to keep the brain like
Stimulated.
awake. Yeah, exactly.
Connect four.
But like when you have an almost unlimited supply of zombies, what would you like? You could do like some pretty crazy zombie games.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I don't even
definitely.
know. Like imagine like I don't know an 11-player zombie team, American football style. One like teenager
Beat the shit out
with a
of it.
human
Yeah.
head under his arm, just trying to do a touchdown. That would be amazing entertainment.
Oh no! Listen to this, right? Okay. Zombie WWE wrestling. That would be the
Holy
sickest
shit.
game. That would be the sickest wrestling match you've ever seen. Just arms and.
Do we have people with the amount of skill it requires to make that more entertaining than a 5 minute of a guy screaming, "Ah, don't eat me"?
Well, I don't know, because the thing is, if this guy's getting. Thing is, I don't know any
Just
zombies.
get all the zombie hookers when he's
He's
done.
just 619 in this zombie to the ground. I don't know. It could be pretty damn interesting.
He's 69ing.
69ing this
no.
zombie.
Would you do zombie v zombie or would you have like
you could do zombie v zombie, but I don't know how you would make it feasible. They like
do you like
in-
WrestleMania matches,
generally the
Hell in the
patterns are
Cell
they-
and stuff? You know?
No, but they are not one man wolf packs. Like usually zombies would probably conjugate together and help each other.
It's not
like a
some
family.
crazy hive mind shit. It's just coincidental that they all have the same. Well, coincidental. I wouldn't call it coincidence, but they just have the same interest. Human
Yeah.
brains. It's
Yeah, it's
They're not
just simple.
from each
That's
other.
all they
so-
want. They just want to make love to your brain. Okay, so talking about mundane tasks, right? Okay, so basically you can kind of adapt your education, right? This is another thing that I mentioned before. Like, in terms of like adapting your education, you're gonna have to have zombieification ed, probably taught to you. So like, I don't know. You're gonna have to get used to all of that shit. I don't know if they would put that into play, if education would come back onto the agenda. It probably would.
Yeah, but at that point, the zombies would be more or less gone. I mean,
Yeah.
how would you make, like, how would you actually educate children? I would assume it would be. How would you educate children on that? Like,
I mean, it
what
might
would you
come
The
out-
thing
have?
is, why would parents of the children feel safe for like their children to go to school?
I'm not gonna lie, that is a fair point you make there. Yeah, but no, like I'm thinking, like in terms of, so the thing is, you're gonna have like fortresses set up, like not necessarily fortresses, but like kind of strongholds, communities. They're probably going to be developed by government organizations or something along those lines. So they're probably gonna have education systems set up in there. Like, dude, that would probably be the primary subject. Zombie. Yeah, it'd probably just be like history, science, maths. It could come under all sorts of things. Logistics behind zombies. Like, literally, they might as well just scrap the current syllabus and just like, I don't know, bring zombies into the situation and probably help out quite a bit.
Zombie divided by X.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. It would be weird. I can't imagine, like, you would have to have a huge settlement for someone to actually be able to, like, make, I don't know, like, valid education.
To give a shit about teaching little kids things.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
at this point, you're pretty much over the zombie thing if you're able to just without having to worry about.
Actually, saying
Yeah,
that, right, I think,
blood
like,
education.
no, but I think, like, weapons training would come a lot more, like, common. That'll probably be, because the thing is, right, like, people don't go through a situation like that and take it on the chin as if, it's not going to happen again. We've developed a cure, all the zombies are dead, you know what I mean, etc., etc. Like, people
Oh,
are,
it happens all the time. People are gonna forget it.
no, but, like, but people not necessarily do, like, I don't know.
I mean,
mean,
whenever
all-
sorry.
No, this is awkward. In all fairness, like with the whole like education thing,
Yeah.
you wouldn't necessarily the zombies wouldn't necessarily have to go to be able to go to school and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they just have to not be a problem of such. And I mean,
Yeah.
like you just have to be able to live life in a kind of normal way and just kind of get on with it with the zombies being around.
Yeah,
Like-
but dude, like, if the zombie apocalypse did occur and there was mass, mass
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking like years into the future from when it's kind of like settled a bit.
Okay, yeah,
But,
yeah.
but,
No,
like, okay,
yeah.
but imagine this. Compare the zombies to a deadly animal then.
Okay.
By your logic, people in Australia would do nothing but be like, okay, so everything here is dangerous and can kill you. Let's
Everything
educate
here can kill
in
you.
this dangerous and very poisonous rock because they are crazy down there. I don't even understand how that makes sense. I mean, at a point where you would have a settlement, at a point where people wouldn't have to actually go out and survive,
Yeah.
the entire apocalypse thing would be pretty much over. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be like of course, society wouldn't be like it is now. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Us-
what I was thinking, right? I was thinking, like, how do you reckon society would change? Like, do you reckon that, like, people would revert back to, like, an economy-based, like, system? I know this sounds really dull, right? But, like, I'm just thinking, like, I don't necessarily think people will go back to, taking out a mortgage on a house, etc., etc. I think people will probably be more
just
like
take-
no, but like more. It would be more of like an alliance. Like, I reckon people would be, in like like a lot more like shared accommodation, etc.
Yeah,
when you're brought
it would
together in a
be-
situation like that, then I think it does change people's. I'm
Well,
just trying to
Just
think.
a view on
really-
life.
Yeah.
you wouldn't really have any money. It would
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
hard.
thinking, like,
it
they
would be
wouldn't-
like you would
Yeah.
only have items. Items would be of value. So,
know,
for
economy-
instance, gold would probably at that point gold would probably not lose its value or would lose value.
It would probably
Well,
go up.
Yeah, like,
but I mean, if you would just revert back
Actually,
to like
no.
even
In
though
all
like
fairness, no, because you say like
medieval times.
items.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I think the value of them would go up depending on how useful they were in the
I
situation.
don't think you see right. Okay, so because we've come onto that, right? Like now, what I'm thinking is, I don't think we could revert back to kind of an organized civil societies around the world. Like I do not think that could happen, because now you think about it, there isn't going to be an established economy. So you're both like really right.
Well,
like there's not going to be any money. So the thing is, things are going to take value, and because it's not in like a secure location, like things are just, you know, pretty, like we've got things everywhere. It's just going to turn into this kind of like, I don't know, it'll probably be like a kind of formation of like different gangs, etc. Like probably like what's the word I'm thinking about here, like hostile kind of communities of people that just fight to get like shit. Like I reckon it'll be like Fallout or like similar to it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. But there's another thing that you have to consider, because I know it wouldn't become as it is now in our like generation or our lifespan if we would like fuck up the earth with a zombie virus. Yeah. However, it would eventually get to this point again, because the technology already exists. It is invented. Some people would survive that would have knowledge about how to you don't have to invent everything all over again. Yeah. You have a general idea of how things work. Yeah. So it would take even less time, but like in the first place you would revert back to like medieval times, where items would have a value of how useful they were, not like hyped by how much people want them, if that makes sense.
And I also say this like economy thing because wait, Sommer, you still there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, dude, it's okay. Jamie just lost connection for a second, but like it also like with this economy thing, like I'm thinking like class systems would also break down. So like the whole of society is going to be changed. Like, so the thing is, you're not going to have upper class people. They're going to get the same treatment as lower class people. You know what I mean? Like everyone will be equal for that certain moment in time.
For a second, I would become Pope.
Dude,
I'd
the
be
Pope
in a second.
Dude, the Pope is getting special treatment. He's gonna get. The thing is, right? I think maybe because I don't know, the world nowadays is a pretty damn corrupt place. If you think about it, like in terms of class systems, like people are gonna get, you know, priority over others. So like that is gonna cause a lot of hostility in the future. Not as like as well as like during the situation. Like thing is, like afterwards, people are gonna be going fucking nuts, just like over the fact that people were given better treatment. They shouldn't be alive when they actually are. You know what I mean?
But like, yeah, it's true. But imagine how many of them will like perish within a week. I mean, they are like people who have a lot of money are usually useless.
Yeah, that is true.
A very mean way to say it, but it's true.
I know what you mean, but like they could, but like I'm thinking like all this special treatment is gonna give them a healthy advantage over others.
But who would like help them? I mean,
actually, that is true, because the thing is, like, unless you were getting paid, like, because I know people are going to be naive in this situation, and all they would consider is getting themselves, you know, like looking after number one, and kind of developing their life and getting money and stuff. See, you know what I mean? Like, and I think people would be willing to. Well, actually, saying that right, I think people would probably kill the rich people to steal all their shit. Like, that's probably.
I mean, why?
I just debated that in my head. Like, yeah, that's how it's gonna work.
I mean, even the servants or whatever, they would be like, "Yeah, I'll protect you," and every time they were in danger, they would just fuck off, because there would be no point. There would be no incentive of saving these people.
Exactly. Like, I think when you
would only really care about yourself and maybe your family. Like, yeah. I don't even know.
Well, yeah, like. I'm just thinking that through, like, okay, so base yourself. So basically, right, I don't know, you're probably going to have to travel to your family wherever you are, right? Because the zombie apocalypse hits, you know, it's just going to be like, I don't know, doomsday siren, and, you know, everything's going to be fucked up pretty much, not instantly, but, like, I don't know, you're going to struggle to get to them, probably. Everyone's going to be panicking. So, like, I don't know. What would you take priority over? Would you take priority over your own survival, or would you?
Well, you wouldn't be able to find your family if you were dead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And if like the first thing, it's so stupid, but like the first thing people do when something happens, you see it like Y2K, you see it here at the end of the world last year. people are like, oh, the world is going to end. Let's all go to the church or whatever, or to the police station or the hospital or whatever.
Or look
It's
for
stupid
help.
as fuck. Like, imagine a zombie virus breaks out. People are dying left and right. Let's all gather up one place and get totally screwed by the zombies at the same time.
Exactly. I mean, we talked about this in one of the previous podcasts. It was just like, you do not conjugate in massive groups. That's just pretty much a given in any situation, because I mean, you are going to have the one occasional person that is going to get bit on the ass and not tell anyone about it and stick out number one. But yeah, like it's inevitable that it would happen, definitely. And I mean, that's I don't know, draws attention away from the other people. So that's a positive you can take out of that situation.
Indeed, but take like. If we're talking about how society is going to change, I would say that it's weird to say, because it would, as I was saying before, you would like kind of go back to medieval times, but you would progress much faster through the ages.
Yeah.
And like, how many? I can't even imagine. Like, imagine how many people like, would they be able to protect themselves from not being stupid?
Oh, dude, there's so many people I know that have no. I mean, they're fair enough. Like, they're extremely intelligent, but like a considerable amount of people don't have any common sense. If you get what I mean. Like,
yeah.
And I'm thinking that would be a serious thing that comes into play. Like, it's just like small survival techniques that you need to kind of have a basic understanding of, like how basically like how to cook, how to feed yourself, how to survive in general.
How to feed yourself.
Yeah, like no, but like there is people out there that like.
I just imagined your highly intelligent friends getting fed by their parents.
This is what I mean. Like, I know some really intelligent people that haven't got the faintest fucking clue how to make a fucking omelet or something. Like, some people, like I don't know. It kind of like baffles me. But like, I don't know. Like, even like camping and stuff, it's gonna be a significant kind of skill that you're gonna need to either like not necessarily know, but you're gonna kind of need to adapt to and kind of grasp
It's true. It's totally true what you're saying. Because like, I'm a programmer, right? I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, but
I would be the most useless dude ever. Like I know how like computers work and stuff, so maybe I'd be able to, I don't know, help reinvent them. But it would be pointless if we're trying to survive.
Guys, I'm
So
back.
let's help Jamie get back to topic. We're talking.
Jamie, actually,
Sorry guys, no, I just had to help my grandma get off the hamster wheel.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, we didn't actually tell you guys. We did that so smoothly.
With my internet.
Yeah, Jamie.
Well, actually, no.
Disappeared.
She stopped. That's why my internet went off.
Oh, dude.
So I had to like give her a whip and
Okay, so we'll get back on topic, Jamie. Basically, what we were talking about was kind of like society in general, how people would approach the zombie apocalypse, and we were mostly discussing like how people would cope, like, because I mean, you get a lot of people who are intelligent but they have no common sense, so like just basic survival skills, like you can like camping, cooking, whatever. So we were just kind of discussing that. I don't know.
So they have those skills or don't have those skills?
They don't have those skills. Like engineers and stuff. So engineers and stuff, they'd be able to, I don't know, reinvent the wheel, know how to do proper constructions and stuff. But would they be able to do it?
Yeah, like I think.
So they'd be able to think
it
out in their head, but not practically put it in.
No, but like I think some people, right? They, I mean, it may not be likely like that they have done any of these things, right? But I'm not gonna say like I do not think that limits you. Like I don't think you're gonna die because of that. I think you could, like, anyone can adapt to that situation. You know, like anyone can like learn how to camp. You know what I mean? It's just basic. You know, like I know some people, you know, it's not for them, right? But like I'm pretty sure like anyone could.
Well, you'd have to. If you have to do it,
anyone can learn to survive. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's true what you're saying. Anyone, I would at least guess that anyone could do it. I would think
you have
that
the
I would
willpower,
be able to do
I
shit.
Yeah.
I believe that I could do fire. I believe I could not do fire. That would be fucking dangerous and fucking stupid. But I'm pretty sure I'd be able to make fire. I'm foreign. Give me a chance here. basically, I believe I could make fire. I wouldn't know where to start, but I believe that if I had the technique, I'd be able to do it.
Yeah.
And the problem
That's
is,
the matches.
it's just too late. When you
Yeah.
go out and zombies everywhere, it's too late to start to learn that shit.
Yeah, dude.
So we should just all
we should
sign
all
up for
See what
contribute
you mean, though.
together and share YouTube links to how to build a fire and how to camp. I think this is a message that can go out to all the viewers watching this.
Should we do a video response to how to make a fire, but how to make a fire zombie style?
Okay, yeah, okay, this is a video response to how to make a fire.
No, this isn't. We're gonna make one.
To what?
I don't
How to
know.
then we're gonna throw zombies in a hole and set fire to them.
Okay, so we could do a video response to efficient energy uses,
Well, actually,
building fires. Okay, so we could post this everywhere. And I think that's probably a good place to wrap up, guys. We've been going for a little while
Actually-
now.
there's one point I want to add to the whole energy thing, right? Because you know how, like, since you've got zombies that are rotting, like
Yeah.
they're rotting flesh, basically.
Okay.
That's gonna produce like methane, and you can burn methane. What are you laughing? See, this
It's the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my
That
life.
is the fucking most
why you've been laughing
retarded
at me?
thing ever.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just a point, guys, and if you're gonna
Jamie,
be like that,
every time I try to wrap up an episode, you put in this little awkward comment at the end. It's just you ruin everything,
it's my
Jamie.
signature move. Anyway, wrap it up.
You like that white dude that just walks onto a beach with sandals, and then you suddenly realize they're not his feet; these actually got socks on. That's what you are, Jamie.
Yeah,
Okay, so guys, we're gonna wrap up this episode. This has been episode 3 of ZAPSCAST with Summer, Jamie, and me, Joe, aka Mr. Spit. And I don't know, look forward to a bit more. We'll definitely get Summer on again if he wants to. What do you
I
think?
think we should.
What do you think?
What?
Do you
I
want
wasn't listening. I'm kidding. Yes, I'd love to join you another day.
Yeah,
Definitely. It's been fun.
definitely. This has been really good. But yeah, guys. I don't know. We'll see you another time when we have some more topics lined up. I think we did pretty well for topics this time.
I've still got that whole sports topic, so we'll do that next episode.
It was a lot
Okay.
of circle jerk, but I believe we covered some really important topics for you guys who want to survive the
Yeah.
zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, so there you go, some useful tips, and we'll see you again. We haven't really set up a date for when we're gonna get another episode out, but it'll probably be sometime next week. So yeah, see you guys. Say goodbye.
See you.
Woo!